My name is Jose Trujillo, a fine art artist. Today I'm talking to you from my art studio, and I want to talk to artists, okay? This mainly applies to painters, I think. A lot of other artists probably have felt the urge to do this. Maybe sculptors, maybe photographers, printmakers, whatever. But painters seem to suffer from this. I've known a good handful of artists in my lifetime, and I've noticed that painters suffer more from this than other type of artists. But if you're the other type of artist and still suffer from this, fear no more. I'm here to help. Do not, and I mean capital do not with capital letters, have your artwork critiqued in any way. Do not put yourself in that situation. So many artists do this. It's incredible. Some idiot probably told artists that this is what you're supposed to do. And that idiot was probably not an artist. It was probably some, I don't know. I don't know what people still give this message, this false message to artists. Oh, you create artwork? Oh, okay. Have it critiqued. Have it brutally critiqued. Some of them have said, some suggested to me, you got to have it brutally critiqued so that you know where you are at, you know? No. It's a killer. Why would you do that? It's like it's like you go in and it's like that talent show. I don't know, America's Got Talent or Britain's Got Talent. That you get brutally critiqued there, you know why? Because it's a show. Because you're in a platform and probably millions of people are watching you. And millions more are going to watch you on YouTube. You know, that makes sense. That's why people go there and they cry, or The Boys, or all those shows. They're like, oh, I'm here to get critiqued. Yes, look who you're getting critiqued by. And the only reason they're doing that to you, it's because it's a show, it's showbiz. It's to create drama so that more viewers watch it. But if you are going to some random gallery, even if it's a good gallery, it's some local gallery, and you're walking with your paintings and you're like, I'd like to see if you could critique my work. Basically what you're saying is, I don't believe I'm good enough. I haven't developed the strength to realize that I am good enough wherever I'm standing, no matter what skill level I am or whatever. And I want you to punish me for having that feeling. Think about this one. I know I'm going deep. I know I'm taking it deep. But if you get your artwork, your photography, whatever, I know painters seem to suffer from this one. And you take your painting and you put your nice frame and you do everything you can, and when you take it to some art consultant or advisor or some art dealer, and you're like, please critique my work. Is it good enough? Basically, is what you're saying. You'll dress it maybe under the umbrella of saying, is it professional enough? Or do you think it's gallery worthy? Or you'll say something like that. Essentially, it's the same thing. Please critique it. Punish me. Make me feel horrible for not having the attitude of a winner. Please. You know what you should do? This is what you should do. Next time someone critiques your work, when you're starting out, I heard this from a great copywriter. Gary Halbert was his name. Rest in peace. I think he passed away. I know he passed away now. I think. Gary Halbert said something beautiful in one of his videos. He said, if you have a new idea, and an artwork is like a new idea, and someone tries to suppress it, or someone starts saying, well, maybe you should, starts critiquing it, he says, punch him in the nose and get the hell out of the room. The reason why is because you're starting out. You don't need critique. When you're starting out, you actually never need critique. But when you're starting out, you need all the push, all the go for it, because something new is coming. It's being born. You don't want to kill it. It's push. Get it out there. If you create a new artwork, go and show to the world, not with a mindset of please critique it, but as in look, show and tell, look what I can do. The critique is going to come on its own. You don't need to ask for it. The critique is going to come. As soon as you start showing it in galleries, you're going to have some idiot go and say, Well, if I were you, I would do, you probably had this before. I would do A, B, and C or whatever. Don't worry about it. It's great. It means that they're talking about it. But you don't have to go look for it. It's going to come on its own. Criticism is going to come on its own. And if you listen to someone or anyone, you're going to get lost because everyone has a different view of what it should look like. You are the one who should know what it should look like. And your skill level or your professional level or whatever is good enough. Of course you want to get better. You want to get higher. Of course. Of course you don't want to be this person who's like, oh no, of course you want to learn more. You want to, but don't go look for critique. Don't look to get punished because that's what they do. It's people on high horses trying to punish you and trying to say, oh, you don't feel good enough about yourself and what you create. Here, let me punish you even more. Stay away from that. You don't need that. You need people to say, look at this wonderful thing you're creating. Go for it. You're just going to get better. Learn from the best. Go learn from the best. Go take art classes. Do whatever you have to do. But go. That's what you need. You need people to tell you, you're doing great. Go. My name is Jose Trujillo. I'm a fine art artist. Thank you so much for watching.